Hello, and welcome to Lucky Cat Tarot. So today, I'm reading for the year of the pig, and here on my channel, I do a daily reading on each one of the Chinese zodiac symbols. So, if you were born in 1935, 1947, 1959, 1971, 1983, 1995, 2007, or 2019, this is your reading today. On this channel, what I do is a specific, special kind of tarot reading meant for manifesting the best outcome for your goals and dreams. So what I do is I will pick a stone for the day, reveal your fortune for the day, and then we'll go on to 3 separate tarot reading piles. So, to start off with, we have soapstone, which can be very, very easy to manipulate and break apart and change and shape. But you have to know how to do it. You have to be able to work with it. And you have to be patient. And you have to have an image of what you want to create before you start hacking away at the stone, or you can destroy the integrity of it. Your fortune for the day. You will be invited to a small gathering with lots of spicy conversation. Lucky numbers 8, 55, 46, 32, 21, and 10. Ironic, I have my car back today, and the Chinese word that I need to learn, because I have a pig, and you are as well, is drive a car. Kache? Kache. So to start off, we'll read from the Oceanic Tarot deck. The Oceanic Tarot deck is a bit nicer than some of my other decks, whereas it is very on point to what you want, your future, and the best way, not the future, what you want the outcome to be, your wish fulfillment, and how to obtain that wish fulfillment. That is this particular deck. Oh my. Well, middle of the reading and the balance falls over. Are we unbalanced today? I feel a little unbalanced. Not sure about my fellow pigs out there, but we'll get there. It's all because this one's rounded at the bottom. All right. Spirit of the pig, do you have any messages for your pigs? Oh, that's a lot. Can I have a little less? Spirit of the pig, what is your message for your fellow pigs today? All right. This is a little different. Don't quite get 3 separate piles normally. Okay. Okay, I get it. All right. Your overall energy is the Strength card in reverse. Let's see, I gotta double check here. Okay. Yeah. We have the Strength card in reverse, which represents stability and a lack thereof. Emotions are bursting open right now, and it just maybe feels like you don't have the emotional strength to hold together this net of emotions, but it's okay. They need to flow out. The spiritual sack that you have that's just ripped open lately, it needed to do that for what's happening around you. I get the King of Cups in reverse. There's a lack of understanding right now. There's some soulmate energy here. Maybe twin flame, karmic. I get a couple dualities here. Honestly, there's about 5 different dualities here. Dang. That's a heck of a lot of dualities. So, there's a total lack of understanding with this king who wants to give his cup, but he's so scared. He's holding it very tightly. He's not even holding it that tightly, just he's holding it close. He just doesn't want to give it up. And he's looking out, but he radiates. He radiates, and everything else in this picture, he is just radiating, and the cup is drawing my eyes in, but he just looks so sad and serious, and he wears this sadness. He swims with this sadness. This sadness propels him. If you didn't understand that. The light shines through on him, though. Even though he radiates light, light shines through on him as well. We have the Fool in reverse, which means somebody's not, or somebody else has jumped into this new beginning, and or you're not jumping into this beginning. Again, with the soulmate energy, we've got the dolphins here. You know, a new beginning needs to happen. You need to come forth. Be a fool. Be foolish. Go on this journey with absolutely little to nothing. It's okay. It's time for a new beginning. It's time for a change, dear pig. Even if it's sad, even if it's confusing, even if there's like an ocean of emotions just around you, just dive into that ocean of emotions. It's going to take you somewhere. Because the sky is... You're up in the head. Your head's up in the clouds a lot, and it's leading you to be sad. It's leading you to be confused. It's leading your chakras to be blocked. You're shooting off this sad energy, and until you take this step in the new beginning, it's going to keep happening. We have the Queen of Pentacles, which is kindness. You know, don't be afraid to be kind here. In every aspect. I get more dualities here with these two turtles, which I found is a sign of trust and loyalty here. There's some blue sadness, again, drawing my attention. So, you know, even though things may seem all right, there's still some sadness here, which lurks in the back of your mind, or, you know, pops up every now and then and brings your head back to that space. But kindness will expose the true side of you. Your power, your wealth, your generosity here. You have intuition. You have a very clear head. If you decide to put yourself in the position of being kind and caring, you know that you've got something to offer. And it's like the world's made you feel like it's not as much as it really is. Kindness is a big virtue. It's a fantastic virtue, and it's the most generous kind of wealth that you can give is kindness. So don't feel like it's not worth it. Being kind is always going to be worth it, and it's always going to come back to you. We have the Four of Swords in reverse, which is there is a recovery that's not happening right now. It should be. But you're being pointed towards it. This darkness that's happened recently, you're being pointed towards it. You know, you've had your swords up against this darkness, and you're still pushing out this light. And you're still breathing, even when it felt like you shouldn't even be able to breathe. You're naturally adept to be able to swim and keep fighting in these situations where you need to recover and get better, which is just awesome, you know? We have this Eight of Cups energy, which represents change. There's something new happening in your life. It's out of balance, out of whack a little bit, but it's needed. It's necessary. Things are happening around you, pig. They are. Pig, boar, I guess. Everybody calls it something a little different. But, yeah, there's this change happening. There's the Page of Swords in reverse, so there's an end of gossip happening. Somebody very juvenile was starting a lot of drama and possibly they were spiritually guided here, or thought that that's what was really propelling them, was some spiritual feeling that, like, I've got to, start this drama, stir it up, be gossiping. But really what they were guided by was sadness, and they had this power to, slice stuff up. But they were coming from a place of trying to have light here in this darkness. And that seemed to be, that gossip was the only thing that was really keeping them afloat here. Because it's like, there's so many scary energies around, let me just fight off with my sword, And we have the moon, which is illusion. Illusion's in the air. There's emotions here. Astrologically, the planets might be aligning in just a way that there is a complete lack of understanding, more duality here. So between two people that love each other, very similar, or they seem so similar, but they're totally different. It's just a lot of emotions, and there's a separation here. I'm seeing a lot of stars, which I've read this card, seen this card many times, but I've never seen all these stars before. The stars are guiding light, representing the unknown, something that's out there, and you see it, and it can guide you. And sometimes it's even more beautiful than the moon or the stars. We have the Hangman in reverse. So, you're coming to an end of a cycle. You are still attached to the things that, where you came from, is it's always going to be in your heart, and it's caused you some sadness, but you're able to swim with it now, and you're accepting it. Your arms are open. You're enlightened, because lights come through in the dark places where it wasn't before. So you're moving forward here. The thing that's crossing all this right now, though, if it feels like nothing's going right, it's because you're healing. You have the angel of the ocean here, and she represents healing, balance, finding balance. She's gorgeous. She's healing. She's kind. She looks a lot like the Queen of Pentacles here, but with a lighter feel. She doesn't have so much darkness on her mind. And she's light. So that's what's happening in your world, what you don't see right now. And this is where this deck gets a little interesting here. What you can't see in the moment. Well, at the bottom of the deck is the possibility. The Queen of the Ocean, the High Priest, and the Chariot. More duality. We have so much duality. Like, you're dealing with either a twin flame, soulmate, something here that somebody's meant to be in your life. What you can't see is the Queen of the Ocean, which is abundance. She looks so intently at the scepter that she has, and she's holding it, and she doesn't see, all this beauty around her, all this gorgeous energy. She can't even see the power she's shooting off. She seems so sad and disconnected, and she's fiery. She's got some energy here, some pure energy, some sensual energy, some intuition, which isn't, it's a little more in the crown chakra here, and less on the third eye, whereas the last bit, it was on the third eye, but this queen here is a little different. Everything moves around her. Wow. We've got the High Priest upright, which is wisdom. You're being offered guidance from somebody up above, someone older than you, a figure that you look up to, a figure you may not even know that well. It could even be a homeless person. Somebody's offering you guidance from things that they've learned right now that has changed their life forever. They're so sad about this energy, the soulmate energy, the connection. They may have lost it in the past, and they're trying to show you the light here. I've never seen this fish before. In this picture, I see a green fish. Its eyes wide open. Interesting. We have the Chariot upright, which is movement and more duality here. You're going forward. You've got to go forward. You've got to go forward together. You can't always see it, but there's some movement going on. it's fast paced, it's powerful, it's duality, it's power, emotions, connection, stability. That's what you're moving forward to right now. Interesting. That's my lighter deck. Now on to my White Sage Tarot deck, which is not as nice as the Oceanic Tarot typically, but we'll see. We'll see what it has to say for the board today. So, oh, dropping cards already. So, this is the cards we're going to play? Okay. Okay. Wait, I have two overall energies here. We have the King of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. King of Swords in reverse, I should say. Three of Pentacles. We're coming into alignment with self, community, and spirit here. A great awakening in the whole world right now. So we are part of that, fellow Boars. And the King of Swords in reverse, he's crossing right now. He's becoming one with his alignment of chakras. There's light on his, like it's coming in. It's filling his space. It's transforming him. He looks angry, hungry. He wants to stab someone, but not quite. He's scared. Very scared. What are we doing here? Goodness. Oh my. Like I said, this deck is not quite as nice as the last one. So we have the Seven of Cups upright, which does with the heart chakra. There's a lot of heart chakra here that is so out of balance, it's not even funny. We're looking at this one cup. There are many, many cups. One cup has stability, and the other ones are partially there. They may not be there. There's so many options, but really only one right now, and we know because it's on our heart. It is. We have the Eight of Wands in reverse, which means, you know, these emotions, the emotions that tie us all, we've given a lot into it. These emotions tie us all together, but I feel like lately the energy has felt like the emotions have severed us. It's not this connection. Excuse me. The feeling of connection that we would like to have, it's the exact opposite. It's not connection, it's not love, it's not union here. It's emotional ties pulling us together and feeling like there's nothing. We don't have anything. We're not together. But the truth is we are together here. Everybody is connected by our hearts and our emotions here. Just remember that. We have the Magician in reverse. So you're not manifesting like you should. You're not seeing the signs, the synchronicities, and you should be looking out for those because they're there. They're all around you saying, hey, we're there. We're fighting for you. Like, come on, get your stuff together. Let's do this. So look out for that because the Magician's trying to manifest. You're trying to manifest. You're just not quite. But things are changing for you here because we do have this, you know, Three of Pentacles and the King of Swords in reverse, which is just reclaiming your power here and also connecting, having communication with spirit, community, and other, like you're in yourself. That communication is very important. We've got the Sun card here, which deals more with communication. So your throat chakra is coming out here real heavily, your heart chakra, your solar plexus, and a little bit of your intuitive nature here. So we have the Sun card, which shows light, the illumination. Like the universe is literally holding with this communication and yourself and your grounding, who you are and your emotions. It's holding it. Like your communication holds yourself and who you are and your emotions. Being grounded, all these things are coming into alignment here. And you can hold this. You can hold it all together. It's just got to come into union with the communication, the sun, or your solar plexus, and your It's the sacred chakra, which has to do with like sensuality and stuff. We have the Nine of Wands in reverse, which means you're not holding on to the passion that, you know, makes you grow. Everybody else is growing around you and you've forgotten, like, oh shoot, I gotta grow too. I got passion, like I'm growing, but I'm not holding on to my passion. I'm not doing the things that make me happy and passionate. So there's a disconnect here. You're seeing everybody else grow. You can't even notice your own growth. You've changed so much. Ten of Swords in reverse. You know, you may be scared that you're going to get stabbed. Your heart's going to get broken. You're going to get ruined. Maybe you have felt ruined. You have felt destroyed, but you're coming out of that energy. Like you're done with it. You're coming out. You're stronger. Your heart's stronger than this. You have the ability to make it through. If you want to push through, you can. You can. Your heart's stronger than this. You pull out those swords. Reclaim your power. You're a boar. You've got the ability to go forward. You've got the ability to say, I've got this. This is my power. This is who I am. Nobody should control you here, but you got to follow your heart. You've got to know what you want. You've got to. You got to find some clarity here in this situation because you're not seeing it straight. You're not even seeing it all, it seems like, because you got the Four of Wands in reverse. You're not seeing that all, you know, your intuitive nature, it connects you all. You're connected. You're connected to everybody. Everybody is connected. Our growth is connected to one another's growth. And if you're not seeing that, well, you can't see clearly the picture of what you want to project and get in the future. It's just not happening. You're letting other people affect you here, and it's just not even letting you tap into yourself here and the connection that we all have. We're all connected. We need to stay connected, because if we get disconnected here, well, this COVID virus might as well just kill us all. We have the Page of Wands in reverse. Again, lack of communication, lack of understanding, you know, who you are and the path that you're on. Your intuitive nature is blocked, and you're not seeing that all these things do need to come into alignment. They are really important. They are extremely important to be who you are here. The page can be a very powerful symbol, but, you know, I've seen it in the other readings that I've done lately. The page is coming out very heavily. It's not just you, so don't feel like, you know, oh my gosh, I'm the only one who's working on this. No, everybody needs to work on this right now. Communication, who we are, and connecting back to self, it's very important. We have the Hierophant in reverse, which means like you're not unlocking your potential here, your inner innocence, your inner dough, you know, you've locked a part of yourself away. And it's important to bring it out. It needs to come out, because you keep holding this in. It's toxic for you. You just can't process. You can't feel. You're sleeping too much. You're sad. You feel broken. You feel incomplete. You're just not there. But you've got the power to do this. With the Two of Pentacles in reverse, you want to be connected to this person. You want to be loved. You want to give love. You want to, you know, that equality, but you're not getting that equality because you're not willing to put yourself out there here. A severe disconnect with your heart chakra here. Your communication, your sacred. The emotions coming through a little bit stronger. Your emotions seem to come through the strongest out of all of this, but communication is key. And also communicating in a way that properly conveys your emotion and your truth, without regards to how other people might take it. But also, you know, don't go out of your way to be rude and mean and vicious, but because remember, all things connect. We're all one, and emotions are very similar. They tie us together, or they can break us apart. So please remember that here. Finally, I'm going to read you from a very special deck that I made myself, which has quotes from Chinese proverbs. So, Spirit of the Boar, I ask for messages for the fellow boars. First, you have the koi fish, which is a very beautiful fish, very well known. Everybody knows the symbol of a koi. You see a koi, you know exactly what it is. You don't have to guess what a koi is. It's constantly moving. Beautiful, beautiful fish. They can be really expensive too. What you do not wish for yourself, do not do to others, by a Chinese proverb. The symbol of feng shui, the balance, harmony, making sure all the elements and things are in place, has a lot to do, again, with your chakras that need to be aligned. The man of Tao remains unknown. Perfect virtue produces nothing. No self is true self, and the greatest man is nobody, by Chuang Tzu. Tao, if you aren't familiar with the term, you can look it up, T-A-O, and you can get a little more information. Just due to the nature of what it is, I can't convey it to you. That's your own search to do. We have the crane. Yeah, I ran out of space a little bit here to draw the whole thing. But the crane is mighty simple. The crane will fly for a very long time. The crane, you drive by, you see a crane, like, whoa, look, a crane. Very indistinguishable bird. Very distinguishable, not indistinguishable. Very distinguishable bird. A leader is best when people barely know he exists. When his work is done, his aim fulfilled, they will say, "We did it ourselves," by Lao Tzu. So, beloved Boar, I wish you the best on your journey. I do make these videos every week, so if you would like to come back next week, same time, same day, hopefully same time, but same day, Tuesdays. Oh, it's gonna fall. All right. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell button so you're notified when I make the next video. If you like this content, the likes are very much appreciated. And don't forget to, leave a comment if there's anything that you wanted to say, because I will gladly hear what you have to say. So, namaste. Best of luck on your journey. Oh, and Sundays we do have special Lucky Cat Tarot readings, which you just have to tune in to see. Namaste.